This is going to be scary. We're going to go into Sovereign's Rise so far. 1-0 in favor of Impunity. It was a fast game. That was 15 minutes.
Very.
So we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. Any predictions there?
Lancer, Taka. Let's give the spotlight to Taka as well. If they both go online along with the Lorelei and Inara at the back line are gonna do cleanups, they could do this. But when it comes to fast pushing, to ganks, team fights, checking objectives, everything else, Impunity has this. So Boom ID will have to struggle twice as much compared to the first game.
Exactly. I think so far Impunity has been shown to be very, very comfortable with those fights, with those high damage.
Pain Sandy goes down. First blood, not even 1 minute into the game.
Not even a minute into the game. Of course, Boom is just so scared right now of Impunity. Of course, the front line is great. We have a Finn on the front. Going to be flanking the Silver Nail, so there's not going to be a lot of threats. Ardent, level 1, no damage threat whatsoever. He will get poked down. He does steal the healing Trent, though, so they get something for that. Most of the goal, again, that Impunity gets is usually relegated into just minions and just creeps into just jungle camps. Then slowly but surely they build up the advantage over time. That's something that Boom has to watch out for. They want to keep Impunity down.
And actually they should, because of course Impunity's up in 1 game, but let's wait and see. Boom ID can do a handful of stuff since first it's still the early game. Ooh, Def Q really low on health there.
This could be bad though.
Spaghetti just came in time.
Exactly, just in the nick of time. Of course, the Finn front line gonna do a lot of damage to you. Lyra is also a great mage in the early on. Of course, with a great support, great range, some damage output, but of course, Lance gonna be in the front to try to keep her alive.
Lance and Binds is actually a good combo here at the mid lane since they are up against Finn and Avaria. So I have got to give it to Boom ID. Nice choice.
Of course, great choice here for Boom. Although, are they aware? Here comes the Reza for the punish. And of course, that will be a very dead Lyra. First blood goes over. Sorry, second blood goes over. It's Impunity once more.
Is there such a thing as second blood?
I made it up.
Okay, that's okay.
Of course, Taka, sneaky. Very low HP here for Impunity. They finally catch a kill of their own very early on. They get the surprise jump onto the Varia. Good job there.
Good job indeed.
Boom ID.
Well, I guess their Varia won't be won't have 0 deaths for now.
Yep, no more of that God Varia. But we'll have to wait and see though. They still can match up to this if they want to. Of course, Boom is on the chase this time around using the lance as a battering ram into Silver Nail. It's a lot of damage. Getting punished slowly but surely. Arden tries to dive in. Tries to at least provide some flanking. 3 members here for Boom on top side of the map. But look at this. On the other side though, sneaky 2v3. That's a lot of damage. Not many people around for Boom to tank this time around. Of course, here comes Lance, way a bit late to the party, but still pretty much invited. He will try, see if he can find a victim. Of course, Impunity not gonna allow such a thing to happen.
It's still early in the game, but I have to give it to the rotations of the Lance. Like, he knows what to do, because of course if you're Lance, it's okay if you rotate as much as you can to be able to help out, again, with the range, the damage. You could be a bit slow, but you can work things out, like, just timing, proper timing.
Yeah, timing and careful calculations.
Yeah.
Name in the game here for them. Of course, Impunity, for the first time in this series, is below in kills. No, rather. Hold on, I kind of mixed it up. They are still ahead in gold.
Yeah, they are still ahead. Like,
even though they are getting pushed back better. Boom ID, they're doing a better job this time around.
Yes.
Of pushing Impunity back. That's actually very, very good. So Impunity is forced to stay on their side of the map. They're not stealing any big gold objectives here from Boom ID. And of course, Impunity are very happy to do that. Of course, there's a reason why Taka doesn't get picked because of big burst of damages like that, and Flicker gonna make short work of that so far.
Wasn't able to sustain, but you know what? Let's just wait and see.
Exactly.
Roughly mid game, I guess. That's where all the magic will start.
Guess mid game is gonna be the big question here. Who gets mid game better? Who gets mid game faster? Of course, Quarterval on the
Being
Reza.
chased here.
Very aggressive in the chasing into enemy territory, enemy jungle. Of course, do they know that Flicker is very, very nearby? They could go for a fight. Death Q also starting to corral around that area. This could be bad for Lyra. Of course, Death Q does charge up. The ultimate tries to rather just dives in. And of course, Taka still trying to be relevant. Although it's starting to be a bit more difficult as time is progressing.
Yes.
Here's the Flicker though.
Wait.
Of course, a lot of damage being put over to that Taka. And you are going down, my friend. Of course, Lightning Strike gonna go back and forth into Impunity territory. Pain Sandy on the lance and try to arrive, but barely in the nick of time. While we were talking, Arden gets taken out on top side, but we're not gonna switch to that just yet. Lance dives in, the two members of Impunity, a lot of damage coming over from Death Q. They take down the front line. Will this be another kill? And it almost was.
Almost there. So, weakness revealed by Impunity. Once the lance goes down, everyone kind of backs away.
Exactly.
So what they could do is, of course, target Lance first, and probably, who do you suggest should they target the second?
Aside from Lance, take out that Taka. It's easy money. It's just a withdrawal at this point. It's great gameplay here from Impunity.
They're still at it. Like,
They are
even though
at it
Boom ID
non-stop.
is... They're holding up really well. I've got to give it. Draft-wise,
A lot better than earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely not going to be a 15-minute game from the looks of it. Of course, Stealth going to be here for the Flicker. Trying to go for a sneaky play. Trying to scout out some info. Where are Boom? I think they do find that out. They are going to converge all over in the Ghost Wing area. They are going to go for the fight. Do they know? And I think they are aware. Here comes Death Q on the side, of course. Boom ID on the collapse. It's a great one. Everyone else is getting hooked back by the fin. Everyone is going in shambles. Damage not enough to sustain. Of course, Boom ID suffers so massively. And that team fight did not go out as planned for Boom. They tried to go for the collapse.
They did. It just so happens that, well, Finn with the hook again. It was on point. It was a huge decider for that game. For that fight, there was a 3-for-2 trade in favor of Impunity, and
Spaghetti,
they didn't.
man.
Are you hungry? Just kidding.
I'm starting to get hungry. Of course, Spaghetti gonna be going 2v1. Where is the backup? Varia gonna pop the ultimate. Try to get something done. They do see it proc. They are gonna try to make it out live. Of course, Impunity is still pretty much ahead in goal by about 4.5k. Yeah. That's a lot.
Still a lot.
At 8.5 minutes. It's actually quite a feat. Of course, a lot of the members of Boom still struggling to find any gold source around the map. They are spotted here. Impunity knows that they are in that part of the jungle. Quite easy to respond from there. They will be playing pretty cautiously because of that.
Do you think that the 10-10 thing from Impunity will still happen?
I highly doubt it at this point.
10 kills, though, I think they can do it.
It is a possibility. It's very, very close, of course. But, again, Impunity is playing safer than they were earlier.
Yes.
I mean, they're taking less risk, going for the sure gold this time around. And, objectives are going to be a real thing. That's why they keep circling around Ghostwing, trying to go for the neutral objectives really, really quick. Of course, they have the damage output to actually do this. They're getting Ghostwing in the very short time.
He got spotted right there, though.
Yep, Chingy, of course, on the back end, trying to zone out as much as he can. Gauntlet will be thrown down. Ghostwing goes over to Impunity nonetheless. Lyra gonna be going down as well. It's gonna be very bad here for Boom ID. Where is the rest of the team? They are struggling. They are hiding under tower, but looks like Impunity, they're still going for the chase.
going for the chase indeed. I really think Boom ID should like try to win team fight. I'm not saying they're not trying, but
it's a lot. It's a bit of a different.
Try a bit more. I know it's difficult to say since we're not the ones playing, but they should try because if Impunity keeps on winning, the game will still go to them.
Exactly. Of course, another turret destroyed here. Mid lane and bottom lane goes down almost the same time. Mid lane Varia still tried to dance around with our friend Lance, and he goes down, being chased by the rest of the team from Impunity. Doing a great job, by the way, using the Ghost Wing buff to its full potential.
Yes. And what Boom ID could wait.
Of course, they're still going though. Quarterval, very confident, fighting 2v1. Spaghetti here for the backup, and of course, Chingy. He was very late to the party, but still pretty much
still dishing out damage as much as he can. Big baby Boo though,
man,
barely gets it out alive.
Of course, Impunity is still on that side of the map. Flare gonna come out, try to scout out some vision. You know what? This could still be bad here for Boom ID.
What Boom ID could do though is we know that the Lancer is powerful, right?
Exactly.
So he can.
Oh, Taka though, hold that thought. Varia gets another one. No problem whatsoever.
That's so sad.
Yeah, he just danced in. They were able to get a kill. Will this also happen in the mid lane? That is the big question. We're waiting for a big hook to Big Baby Boo. Not gonna go for it though.
Not gonna go for it indeed.
Yeah, it looks like it feels like the Finn doesn't want to hook just a single man. He wants at least 3 before he pops that out.
He has very high standards.
He has very high standards indeed. I'm not gonna give this to you.
Because the cooldown, you know, I gotta maximize the cooldown.
Yeah, you gotta work for it, boo. That's what he's saying. Of course, Black Claw. It's looking like it's gonna be the next year for Impunity. They are going.
Still giving out another objective.
Yeah, they're doing good time. Ardent pops the gauntlet. He gets kicked out though. And of course, Varia on the chase. Gonna look for more targets here as the rest of Impunity zone out. Black Claw still being held captive by this monster of a squad. They are gonna go for the chase though. Reza chases onto the Inara. No escape whatsoever. Even getting an assist there. Actually, he gets the kill. Secured by Death Q on this Varia.
Well, it's kill secure, so
completely understood. Of course, that leaves the mid lane open for invasion here by Impunity.
Will this be a game 1 part 2?
This is looking like a game 1 part 2. 13 minutes and second tier turrets are already falling on the top. Sorry, in the mid lane and the bottom lane. Of course, Black Claw is knocking on heaven's door. Something we have to watch out for. What will Boom ID do? Turret goes down without any fight whatsoever. Black Claw half HP. They could still go for something here. And they do! They go for the cleanup! This could be the last one! Triple kill onto the Varia! No contest whatsoever here for Boom ID! And it looks like Impunity gonna clear out the day very, very fast with a clean fight. 2-0. It's actually faster than before.
I know.
13 and a half minutes in.
2 minutes faster than game 1.
A monster.